I'm a Chrysler employee. I've been here for over 25 years, and I just want to state that all of this corruption was directly related to contract negotiations, despite what they're saying. They take away our hours, our money, profit sharing, unfair hiring practices, these 3 tiers instead of 2. Everything they took from us needs to be returned, as well as the money they stole.
And these contracts are completely null and void.
Yeah, they are. I consider them null and void.
It was obvious in the last contract that it was the first time in 15 or 20 years that the company was making money. So you can't actually go after the things that you lost in the 3 previous contracts. And at that time they chose to go after the weakest corporation as the strike target for pattern bargaining. Everybody knows that that was a crazy decision, and the only thing that makes sense is that somebody got paid to do it. We didn't know it, couldn't say it, but we felt it. Now we know it.
We all voted against it, and how did it still go through? I know at least 90% of the workforce said no.
My mom's been in the UAW for 32 years at GM Local 5960. I just started here at Chrysler. We've supported the union our whole lives. I've defended it to family members and friends who aren't union workers, and it seems like I'm being made a liar out of by the actions of people like this, you know what I mean?
And they just voted themselves a 30% salary increase at this convention.
Well, of course, they're going to negotiate for a 30% increase in our wages, right? I mean, that would only be fair.
Where are they getting that money from? Who's paying that?
The president's going to get $199,000 a year now.
Off of my back. And I can't even make ends meet, and I've been here 25 years.
Right.
2 years ago, they increased the union dues by $15 in 1 year. And now this year, it's too much money, and what do they need it for? They don't do anything. You know, they don't protect our rights or these negotiations in my favor, I think. We should be raised to the pay that we should have had before that terrible 09 contract, and what still continues to this day.
And what about the next generation coming in at half wages or TPTs? Like this young worker, Jacoby Hennings. He's the worker they said took his life at the Woodhaven
you know
stamping
what?
plant.
Yeah, and there's still a mystery behind what caused it. And I can tell you directly, it's stress. They treat those people like they're garbage.
And he went to the UAW for help
several times,
right,
and was completely denied, or like they tell you, we'll work on it another time. And another time could be too late. You know, just the way they push this sneaky contract under the rug, they treat our workforce the same way.
And TPTs pay union dues, but according to the contract, they can be fired for anything at any time.
That's right. And a lot of times they're denied representation because of that. Right. And they say, well, you're a part-timer. And they always say to them, but I pay your dues.
It's almost like you need a union from the union is basically what...
An organization that'll really defend workers. You're right, against the company and the unions.
Yeah.
Well, we're advocating that workers form rank and file factory committees completely independently of the UAW to defend themselves and protect themselves.
I agree, but so many of us have been brainwashed with the union that they think that's all we have. They think we can't do it ourselves. And that's how the union got started. Somebody did it themselves. You know?
That's right.
So I totally agree with that concept. We have to start speaking up, standing up, and stand together. They keep us divided, so we don't really know what's really going on. And I'll tell them, young people, what you're going for today is going to affect your children, your grandchildren. That's the only way we're going to get it done. We have to believe in each other and do it together as one.